Hello guys, Tarzan5 the Chew Spotter here, and today I'm going to be doing a rant. Today is going to be a rant on the Nikki Allan murder. Now this is a murder rant that I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I've never got a chance to release. Well, I've made a video about it, but I had to delete it because I was stuttering and I didn't know too much about that murder. So I completely forgot about it until I heard the news of the killer who murdered Nikki Allan was found. He was arrested after 31 years of catching him, of trying to find who the killer was. They found him. That is a long time. 31 years. So I'm going to be doing this rant right now. So, for those of you who don't know who Nikki Allan was a 7-year-old girl. She was a 7-year-old girl and she lives in a town called Sunderland. Now, I want to show you guys a picture of her, what she looks like. That's her. That's Nikki Allan right there. That's her. She was 7. She was 7 years old when she got killed by this lunatic who took her own life. And she lives in a town called Sunderland, and she was murdered on the 7th of October 1992. Yeah, we go. Yeah, 7th of October 1992. So once again, I don't know too much about this case, so I'm going to read you the article of what actually happened to her. So on the 7th of October 1992, Nikki Allan, a 7-year-old English girl, was murdered by David Boyd. David Boyd is the guy who got arrested, who beat her about the head with the brick, shattering her skull and stabbed her multiple times. Inside the derelict old exchange building in Sunderland, Tyne-and-Wear, England, Allan's body was later found in a basement room. So the prick, David Boyd, took this girl's life. And thank God it's on Wikipedia. Thank God it's on there. Someone has created it. Thank God for that, because I want to know more about this. So she was a 7-year-old girl, and she lives with her mother, stepfather, sister, and 2 half-sisters. Stepfather, so I don't know her biological dad, but I don't want to get into that. But all I know is she lives with her mum and stepfather. But yeah, basically, on the 7th of October, let me switch screenshots because this is actually hurting my eyes. Bright screens actually hurt my eyes. So on the 7th of October 1992, basically what happened was, it was on a school day. So when Nikki Allan came home from school, she went to, I think, her relative's house. I'm not sure if it's her grandmother's house or her aunt's house. I'm not sure. Yes, I can look at Wikipedia, but I want to use my own words. I don't like reading off the internet. I like to use my own words. So bear with me, guys. Yeah, she was at her relative's house, and at around 8:30 p.m. she went. One of her relatives says, "Nikki, it's time for you to go home." And they live in a block of flats. So Nikki Allan, she left the house and went home. And then, as the mum came to the house to ask one of Nikki's sisters if she's home already, and the sister said, "No, she's not here. She's not home. And that panicked. That's every parent's nightmare. If you lose, like if your kid goes missing, you panic. Like if I ever have kids, if my son or daughter went missing, I will literally panic. I will panic. Same if I have a little brother or a little sister, if they go missing, I will literally panic. And that's how the mum was felt. Her mum, the sisters, the relatives of Nikki were panicked. So they called the police, she reported her daughter missing. The whole area of Sunderland were looking for her, but they couldn't find her. Until the next morning, she was found. Her shoes and her coat were found. And then they showed it to police, and the police, took pictures of it and put it on, on wanted posters or whatever, so people recognise the shoes. And then one person went into this building, and they just saw her, and they found her body. Her body was in a bad state. It was really bad. So the police came, looked at the body, and it's been reported that someone took Nikki Allan into that building. They threw a brick at her head. They threw a fucking brick at this girl's head. And to top it all off, the person stabs her 37 times. 37 times. This is a 7-year-old girl. Let me show you guys a photograph as well. There she is. This is what I'm talking about. A 7-year-old girl. Can you imagine hearing a 7-year-old kid getting stabbed 37 times? Getting hit with a freaking brick? Who does that to a kid? Who does that? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. She's been hit with a brick 37 times. So yeah, I was correct there. Like I said before, I can look it up on Wikipedia, but I don't want to read the whole thing to you. I just try to use my own words. So yeah, I was correct. She was stabbed. She was indeed stabbed 37 times, and she was hit with a brick. And yes, it did happen at 8. She did set off at 8:30 p.m. So yeah. I don't know what to say, guys. It's just heartbreaking that some prick would take someone else's child into a fucking building and chuck a brick at her head. And who the frick stabs a kid 37 times? Who the fuck does that? Yeah, I can shout as many. I can raise my voice as much as I like because no one's home. I'm home alone right now. I can raise my voice as much as I like, but at the same time I don't want to, because last time I did a rant with me shouting, one of my neighbours actually knocked on my door, and they even threatened to get the police involved because they thought I was like having an argument or something, which I'm not. Like, I'm literally outraged. And thank God someone's found the fucking the killer. And here's his name. There he is. David Boyd. That's him. That's the guy who killed her. He was found guilty this month. So I believe he admitted the crime. He admitted it. He was about to be like, okay. You got me. You've got me. I'm the one who killed Nikki Allan. I'm the person who killed her. You've got me. I believe he put his hands up and said, yes, you got me. He has admitted. He admitted that he's done it. And I'm saying to myself, why now? If you wanted to keep it, if you kept it a secret for 31 years, why now? You could have done it. You could have done it 31 years later. 31 years earlier, sorry. You could have done that. But no. And here's a crazy thing. This appeared on Crime Watch. This case was mentioned on Crime Watch. They've got the CCTV footage. They got the artist's impression. They've even got a photograph of the clothing she wore on the day she vanished. But no one came forward. How crazy is that? Well, I believe the viewers of who are watching Crime Watch actually know about this case. They did so many convictions, so many arrests on different types of people, but nothing happened. They weren't charged or anything, but they were just interviewed. They were arrested, taken for suspicion, in suspicion, and they were interviewed. But they I'm not sure if the lie detector thing happened, but I'm not sure if the lie detector existed in the 90s, but they weren't charged. Yeah, they arrested one guy in 2014. They arrested one guy. In 2018, they arrested another guy. But she was murdered by one person. She was actually killed by just one person. She wasn't killed by two people, just one person. And they found this guy named David Boyd. He was arrested in 2018. And he was taken for questioning. And in 2022, he was charged with murder. He was charged with murder. So he must have admitted. He must have admitted that he did this. He must have put his hands up in the air and said, okay, you've caught me. He must have done that. Sorry, that's my mum. Anyways, and then in 2022, he was taken to court. In the 20th of April, 2023, he went on trial. And then in May, he was found guilty of murder. And he's due to be sentenced on the 23rd of May, this says. So on the 23rd of May of this year, he's going to be sentenced. And let's hope we find some kind of justice for this little girl, okay? Let's get some payback, yeah? Let's hope this Boyd cunt gets sentenced to like life. Let's hope he gets lifed up in prison. Don't give him parole. Don't parole him. Keep him in prison and stay there until he rots. You need to remember, like I said before, this is a 7-year-old kid. A 7-year-old kid. Now, before I wrap this rant up, let me show you guys some photographs of this kid. And I'll show you guys the photographs of the killer as well. Right, here we go. There he is. Right. There. Okay, here's the photograph when my thing, but there we go. So the person on the left, that's the killer. The person on the right, that's Nikki Allan. That's him, that's her killer right there. Look at him. Like, I just don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say for this. I don't know how to start this. I just wanted to punch him in the face. Better yet, how about this? How about I throw a brick at his head? How about I chuck a brick at his head and stab him 37 times just to see how he likes it? So you will know how it feels. I need a prisoner, an inmate, to throw a brick at his head. That is just ridiculous. And once again, guys, like I said before, this case was mentioned on Crime Watch. In the description below, I want to put a link. I want to put the Crime Watch link in the description that has the reconstruction, so you all can see it, yeah? And please leave a comment and let me know how you feel if Nikki Allan was your kid. And if she was my kid, and I found out that she was murdered by some gremlin, I will literally faint. I will collapse and break down crying. My heart will be just shattered into millions of pieces because some gremlin took my daughter's life. If she was my child, I will be heartbroken, and I have to live with that for life. And that is what her mum has to go through. She has to live with that for life. God bless her. God bless her. God bless her mum. God bless her family. Bless their hearts. Yeah, like it's just heartbroken. I mean, here's a picture of the. Look. Here's another photograph of her. Would you harm a kid? Would you harm a kid like this, like her? Would you? You can't. Yeah. I mean, look how cute she looks. She was an innocent little girl. She's a cute little girl. Who on earth would do that to a kid? Why on earth would someone throw a brick at... Who the hell throws a brick at a kid? What has she ever done to you? She was just walking home. She was making her way home. And then you, where's he gone? Then him has to freaking... he decided, he'd be like, okay, let me go up to this kid, let me take her into this building, yeah, and just beat the living shit out of her, throw a brick at her head, and then It's my question. Why did he do this? Why? That's my question. Why did you commit that murder? It's got to be a reason why you did this. If you've done it for no reason, that means you need serious help. I don't. I am literally. I'm thinking. I just want to punch my iPad. But if I do, I end up. This is the only iPad I've got, and I don't know. I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Yeah. Thank Christ I've done this rant. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm finally doing it. Thanks to the news that reminded me to do this rant, because they just found the killer, her killer. And on the 23rd of May, he's going to be sentenced, and I will let you guys know I will record my reaction of the news. So maybe that's the thing. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm not sure if I'm working on the 23rd, but pardon me. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the 23rd of May when this gremlin gets sentenced. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this rant. No negative comments, please. And who the hell will comment negative on this video? It's a murder. It's a murder rant. Who would comment negative on this video? And if you do, there's something. Then you need to go get your brains fixed or something, because I don't know. I don't want to delve into that. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time. And goodbye. See you later. Au revoir. Sayonara. Hoyal Vow.